Walker here. Today's video is about how to enjoy being single. This channel is all about creating light and love, and I just want to help inspire others. Before I get started, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you like, you can feel free to join my channel. It's always a blessing and an honor to have each and every one of you here. So, what's up with being single? In this society we live in, sometimes it's deemed as a, curse. Oh, you're single. You're not married. Where are your kids? Is something wrong with you? And I get this question a lot. You don't have any kids? Did you want kids? So there's a lot of pressure being put on women and men to get married or make sure you have a significant other. It's not always easy to find that right match. And when you spend this time watching my video to better yourself and other creators and just seriously bettering yourself, meditating, doing your yoga, your journaling, you're a small YouTuber yourself, you're taking care of your family, you really want that match that's going to enhance your life. You don't want someone coming in with the drama, taking away your energy. And I'm not saying all people are that way, but unfortunately, sometimes we have to kiss a few frogs before we get to that prince. Today, I want to leave you some tips on how to enjoy being single. So stay with me and stay till the end because I want to hear some comments. Tip number one, embrace where you are. I like it how Osteen says, bloom where you are. And one thing I do enjoy about my single life is, and this is pre-corona, of course, I just love going out to eat with a friend. Having breakfast with a friend, having a cup of coffee, a glass of wine. I love going out with my sisters and my grown niece. And I love going out with my uncle who is 20-some years older, but he lives off the lakefront in Chicago. And we usually just have a really good time talking about a lot of great topics. So embrace where you are. Do not look at being single as a death sentence, but embrace it and make the most of it. That's tip number one. Tip number two, learn, improve, and level up, like Ciara said. You want to level up. You want to improve yourself in whatever area that can be. Go for it. It can be improving your credit. It can be improving how you look. It can be changing how you look. It can be buying you some property. Whatever it is you want to do to improve yourself, that's my tip number two. And once you improve yourself, you are going to, as Ciara said, you're going to level up. Tip number three, travel. See the world. So much to see other than where I live, Chicago. It's just so much out there. Recently, I went to Nashville this time last year, and I had a ball. And I've been to Nashville many times. But Nashville, Tennessee has grown since the years I used to go. And now my cousin has a beautiful home in the suburb of Nashville. He's so kind and gracious, and he took me around. Well, we didn't get to go around that much, but it was just nice to see relatives and where he lives and the area he lives in. So I really was looking forward to going back. This is all, of course, pre-corona. But that's okay because corona is going to leave us. Nothing lasts forever, not even a bad. Tip number four, volunteer. I have been a volunteer for Chicago Cares, and that's our volunteer, I guess you could say, organization here that helps inner city kids. I've taught kids how to read and help with resume writing. I have been a volunteer for Junior Achievement, which I absolutely loved. And that was when I worked for Kraft Foods, and we taught kids the economics of staying at school. And we taught them, how much it costs to rent an apartment. And let's just say they want to be, some of the jobs they were picking like waiter, waitress. And when they saw that sometimes the earnings did not match having that house or that Corvette, it made the kids think a little differently. I've been a volunteer for American Cancer Society, being a 2-time breast cancer society. I feel it's my duty to spread the word, and especially for the African American community, because the women have a higher percentage of having breast cancer. But when I volunteer, it's to help everyone. but I feel like putting a black face out there, because I was diagnosed at 36, it can help other women in my race as well as all races. Tip number 5, get in shape. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get a physical. Let me see your body talk. Now see, that song is for anybody over 40. You all know about Olivia Newton-John. You young people probably like, what in the heck is she singing about? Ha ha, there are advantages to being older. I'm just messing with you all. But yes, get in shape. You can do things at home. One tip I used to do a lot, I used to jump rope at home. Just to jump rope, 10 minutes of jump rope. It can burn over, I believe, 150 calories. So if you're in a place where you can jump rope for 10 minutes, you would do you will see a big difference. Burpees are also great. Jumping jacks. These are simple exercises you can do that will really help you. Get you some dumbbells, 5 pounds, and do those. I have the rebounder, which is a small trampoline. It does not bounce you to the ceiling. It's a very minimal bounce, but it helps with your oxygen. It helps with your blood flow. It helps fight diseases to do this exercise. So even 10 minutes of that is supposed to be life-changing. We're in the summertime. We know about corona, but don't let that stop you. Get out there and walk and breathe in the oxygen. Just do whatever you want to do to get in shape and stay safe. Tip number 6, face a fear. I used to fly quite a bit. I thought I used to travel more than I do now. But after I had cancer and chemo a couple of times, like after going through all of that, I was sick in 07, 08, and then it came back 2012, 2013. So I had to spend months and months of chemotherapy, surgeries, radiation, and it really took a toll on my psyche. It caused me to have anxiety, and rightfully so, because when you're facing death or when you have an illness like that, you don't know what's going to happen. It really affects your mind. So we were on an airplane, my ex and I, probably going to Vegas, I think, but it was very turbulent. We hit some turbulence because of those mountains and stuff. And I looked at him and he's like, zen, all asleep, and it just made me even madder that he was so calm and I could just feel my anxiety raising. I'm looking at the different passengers and they're knocked out and I'm freaking out. And so I bumped him, I'm like, wake up. It's bad turbulence. He was like, do your meditation. Oh, that made me even madder. But when we got to our hotel, I began to read about turbulence, and I read that the pilot is going to adjust it, which I've noticed. I've flown many times. I don't know, it just was the anxiety. So turbulence is equivalent to a bump when you're driving your car. The pilot is going to adjust the plane. It's going to go higher, or he's going to bring it lower. And you know that. I know that because they tell us that. But tell it to my anxiety. But it worked. When I read up on it and figured it out, I did not have anxiety going back home. So anyway, face your fear. It may be to learn to swim. It may be stick your head in the mouth of a grizzly bear. Don't you dare do that, because you won't be watching my video because you will be gone. So don't do that. I'm kidding. But anyway, face your fear, and that'll make you feel empowered and make you feel happy about being single. Okay, tip number 7, start a business. What is it that you like to do? I have my side business. I am a therapist, so it's growing, and I also sell doTERRA essential oil. So whatever business you want, so many things out here you can do. Start it up while you're single. See, one thing people don't tell you, when you get married, sometimes you don't have all this free time. Start it up now while you're single. Take advantage of this time. Get selfish with yourself. Tip number 8, write a book. I wrote a book, you all. When am I going to finish it? I have had it in limbo for years. I should be ashamed. This is no game. I got to finish my book. So I'm trying to get my license, my social work license, and the book is next. But it's a great book. I can't wait to get it out. Believe it or not, it's already paid for. That's really shameful. But I have a good excuse. I was in school, then I was trying to find a job in my field, and I've been working 2 jobs, but it's no excuse. I gotta get that book out. And you write your book too, so we can both sell our books together. Tip number 9, reinvent yourself. Cut your hair like me, or let it grow out. Like I said, lose weight. Get a nose piercing. Reinvent yourself. Learn to play the guitar. Learn to salsa dance. Whatever it is you want to do, reinvent yourself. Change your hair color. You know, it's just like so much you could do to reinvent yourself. Change how you dress. It's just so much fun to change things up. Keep people guessing. Tip number 10. Oh boy, it's bad we can't read your own writing. Go back to school. Going back to school for my master's in social work changed my life. It was like one of the best things I ever did in life. And I'm that type. I believe in college, but it's overpriced. Now, I'm not trying to discourage anybody, but sometimes you finish college and you can't even get a job in your field. So it can be, I hate to say overrated because it's needed, but my bachelor's degree is in business organizational management. I did not feel that I got the value out of it. Nothing like this master's in social work. It opened my mind to psychology, opened my mind to my own trauma. It just gave me so much knowledge about, you know, the elderly population, the homeless, just how we view ourselves in our childhood, our parents. It was deep, you all. Best thing I could have done. You do not have to get your master's degree. You do not have to get a bachelor's degree. Sometimes just taking a few courses or getting a certificate is just all, you know, it's all good. You can't, anytime you're learning anything, it's all good. So go learn something. Let's see. That's it. Hey, last but not least, tip number 11 is just a bonus tip. Don't forget to date. If you do meet someone, go have a cup of coffee with him, wear your mask. We're not going to have to wear these masks one day. Go have a glass of wine with her. Go just have fun. It doesn't have to be the next person you're going to marry. I had a ball like back in '99 when I got my divorce. One day I had 3 dates and one day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. You couldn't tell me nothing. I had so much fun, you all. It was real casual, but I just remember feeling just good, feeling good about myself. Of course, I was 29. You know, when you're in your 20s, it's all about roaring fun. I hope you like my video. I enjoyed doing this video. This was a fun video, lighthearted. Hit subscribe, hit like, drop me some comments about your single life and how fabulous you are. And thank you for watching, you all. You all make my day. These videos are therapeutic for me, and I hope that they're helping you. And God bless you. God keep you. Bye.